Good evening. Well, it's evening, but also good morning. uh, I am Grandmaster Evan, and this is the Anonymous Republic Network. Just woke up. Um, Sometimes when your time to wake up happens, you hear your alarm goes off, and you look at the time like, oh fuck, I don't want to get up here, but you lay there in bed. I have a futon, so it's the same scenario now. So when you wake up and you're laying there, just laying there, don't know whether to get up or just lay there because you're comfortable and shit, but you got something going through your mind as you're just laying there on your bed or where you're laying on. And when you do get up, you go to the bathroom, piss, shit, what you gotta do, and you look in the mirror and you see yourself and wondering, what am I going to do today? How is my day going to be? You know, that's the question you ask yourself. How's my day going to be, or how my day? Well, you won't know until it happens. Right? You don't know until it happens, right? Same thing. Well, you have to really look at. I mean, we start hearing some new shit on the news and on TV and the radio and whatnot, in papers and online, and but it's all terrible news, bad news, man. That makes your day look like a cloud, a black cloud with a very dark lining, man. Just like, oh, I don't wanna see that. I don't wanna hear it. I just wanna go out and have a nice bright day. Have that. But sometimes it doesn't really happen. It doesn't really happen. Okay. Um, but society can be a problem. Be the problem in general. And you go outside, you take a walk, go to the park, sit on a park bench, and you sit there and you think and think and think and think, and you let something's on your mind, something's bugging you, and don't know what it is. And you sit there, pull your phone out, and you go through your device, and you not know what's going on, but you read the news and you hope for something that is good, something good in today's news, and you look and you're like, shit, here we go again. Here the fuck we go again. And then you ask yourself, why do people do the things they do to other people? Um, ask yourself this: either every now and then or all the time, because the way we treat each other in today's society is just like so much, so much bullshit, man. Like so much crap, and we ask ourselves those questions, and we're like, you know, I am so sick and tired of people being mean to one another. I I just wish that everybody would be nice to each other, even though we don't agree on things. Show some respect. You know, if you're a teacher, don't put your agenda onto your students, because you have a contract to teach, not indoctrinate, not have the kids say, well, I'm this, I'm that. My pronouns is this, this. Have your students come out and say, well, even though I'm straight, I'm gay. Even though I'm straight, I'm bi. Even though I'm straight, I'm a lesbian. You don't do that to kids who have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, you know? Your job as a teacher is to teach simple general education. Math, reading, writing, you know, spelling. They're just kids. Your job is to teach. Parents are there to teach them about real life, not you or the school board people. Okay, school board people have been breaking the law for the last 4 or 5 years, thinking that your kids belong to them. No, no, no. Your kids are your kids. You and your spouse created life while the mom carried them for 9 months, while you planted a seed to help create the little fella and little darling for 9 months. Those are your kids. Not the teachers, not the government. The kids belong to you. Those are your children. Then you you go on your phone again because you're like, oh, I'm bored. Who cares? And you're trying to find something that either calm your ass down or make you more. I'm upset. I need coffee. See, what I like to do, I like to read the tech news. And now, here's a story I'm gonna read to you real quick. Okay, ransomware costs city $650,000 US. The city of Quincy, Illinois administrative systems were hit with a ransom attack on May 7th. According to Mayor Mike Trope in a press conference held Tuesday, in response, the City Council passed a resolution authorizing emergency payment of more than $145,000 for cybersecurity consulting services and an unspecified amount, which was less than $500,000, for pay the ransom. The entire package would include fees of the three cybersecurity consulting firms and the payment towards getting the specific description key of $650,000. Trout statement in the press conference. See, there's been a lot of these damn ransomware bullshit type attacks and stuff like that over the last number of years. And I remember getting a couple of FBI ransomware, you know, all of a sudden you're on your laptop or your desktop, all of a sudden, and it's the FBI saying, "We locked your computer because this IP address was yada 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 bullshit." And it's kind of cool here, by the way. Kind of cool. And it's like, holy jumping shitty balls, man. Like, everyday life can be ups and downs. Ups and downs, It's nothing special, but in life, we get a lot of ups and downs. Depends on the days that are getting the ups and downs. Is somebody having the ups and downs? I don't know. I've always been a big fan of life because you don't know. We all don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow or the next day or the following day or next month or whatever. Because it gets us all on our toes. It gets us up on our toes. And I I've always been a big fan of life. It's because it's like it's intriguing, but it still keeps us on our toes. It's just that I'm also a big fan of the YAF. YAF, Ben Shapiro, Troy Kirk, Kenneth Owens. They go across. They go to the UK. They go across the United States, and they have these talks. And you got these the people that ask questions, kind of like inputting. What my dad could call it, inputting, like input conversation, exchange input, because my dad would have convos with buddies, just have a talk and shit, all kinds of shit, about life and stuff, and it's a short term of saying, well, we were just bullshitting, My mom calls it bullshitting, so because my dad and his friends were just talking, oh, they're bullshitting, and it's really weird how these young individuals, still have a lot to learn about life. They try to think that they had it worse than us. Us worse than us. Which they haven't. They still got a lot to learn about life in general. Okay, I'm 46. I've been there, done it, still doing it, still learning my rope. Still learning away. But the thing is, before you assume you've been there worse than us and the other generation before mine, because they've been through it worse than the millennials and the Gen Zs and shit, because the Gen Zs still have a lot to learn about life, Same with the millennials. They still got a lot to learn, My generation was the last before the internet. Okay. Thank God, thank God. Because my son, he's 23, gay, and a very bright young man. Very, very, very bright. Intelligent young man. He's a Gen Z with the mindset of a Gen Xer. And him and I would have him and I would conversate every now and then, or all the time. And because my son and I always have a good conversation, whether we agree on something or not. We've always had a great conversation, and I've always been proud of my son. Always have, always will be. And see, there's a lot of things going on with the LGBT community. Well, yeah, LGBT community. Some will say, "What's LGB?" There's no T. Just LGBT. LGBT. Well, in that community, even they're going through a lot of shit in society. They've been going through that for a very, very long time. Now, I want to throw a name out there, and this individual was caught in a legal because of what he'd done in private, and he's also gay, but a historical writer at his best. He's one of my favorite writers, and his name is Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde, and he talked about being caught, arrested because he was engaging in sex with another man, which was nobody else's business. Because back then, if you do that, you're breaking God's rule. If man sleep with man as he does with woman, he should be stoned to death. Well, even back then, they considered that being gay is a mental disorder, which it is not a mental disorder. That's been debunked a long time ago. And in that community, they're going through a lot of crap, even until today. A lot of shit. Because there's people out there that believe in, the whole religious thing that man can't marry a man and a woman can marry a woman, yada yada. You know what? I'm getting sick of this shit. Okay, I'm getting really sick of this shit. Love has no color. Okay, love has no color. Love has no sex. That's how I see it. Okay, if you're a woman that's white, black, Asian, French, whatever, and you fall in love with another woman who could be white, black, Hispanic, Asian, European, that's your business. That's your life. If you're a gay man that's again Asian, white, black, Hispanic, European, and you fall in love with another man that's also either white, black, Asian, Hispanic, European, that's your business. That's your business. That's your life, and nobody has the right to tell you any different. Okay, that's your life. But people have been judging the LGBT community. Now, there are some members of that community that is like completely off their rocker because, but also there's some that are completely understanding, but they don't follow the radical philosophy of some other groups. All they want is to be left alone and live their life, have their social and political and religious belief to call their own. Just leave them alone. You know, that's how I feel about it. You know what? It's their business. What belief they have, just leave them alone. You know, and and what bugged me is that these people that would try to push their religious belief onto others, you know, try, hey, you know, you know, I'm the kind of person that is right down the middle. Okay, right down the middle, kind of like a gray Jedi, and that's how I see myself, kind of like a gray Jedi, you know, down the middle, you know. And I've always said this: I don't give a fuck. I don't give two shits. I give zero fucks. But yet, I don't fall on the right or the left. I am an individual, open-minded, with a heart and common sense. I'm like a great Jedi. I'm down the middle. I'm like the Bendu, not the Ashla or the Bogan. I am like the Ashla, the Bendu. I am the center. You know, I tap within myself with a common sense of knowledge to understand that, yeah, life's going to throw you a curveball. Life's going to throw in a monkey wrench to fuck up your day. But that's life. You will have your ups and downs. No bullshit, okay? No bullshit. And you know, it's like in the news that's been going around today is the law enforcement in Texas that did not go in. Should have gone in. Fuck whoever said stand down. Your job is to go in there. Don't care if you get shot or not. Those kids would have been alive today if you would have done your fucking job. There's nothing wrong with not following orders, but believing in your gut. Because if something's wrong, you go in there. The hell with the head guy. You do your fucking job, and you let the court of public opinion deal with this guy. Fuck them. Do your job. Almost whole hour until the Border Patrol technical team came in and did their job. Well, the Uvalde Police Department didn't do a fucking thing. Look, I don't care how many people run the department. You go in there and you do your fucking job as you were hired to fucking do. See, I'm a parent. Yeah, I'm a parent. I don't care what I have to carry in there. I don't care if I have to carry a knife, a stick, a bat, or a fucking broom, or a crowbar. I'm going in there to get my kid and see if others too. Well, I'm going to go in there. Well, I got shot at night. I'm going to beat that fucker's brains in. Because your instinct is go in there, take this motherfucker out, and free those kids and the teachers so they can live another day. That's something that the Uvalde Police Department didn't fucking do. Because the head guy said, stand down. The guy is boarded in there. Who gives a flying fuck? You go in there and you blow this guy's brains out. Don't give a fuck how old the guy is, 18 or 80. You take out the motherfucker. You take this motherfucker out. You're paid, you're hired to do a fucking job, and you do it. But now, since you didn't, the court of public opinion is pissed because you didn't do your damn job. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Either one, someone's getting fired or demoted. Either one. And I'm hoping the parents would file a lawsuit against the department guy who said, stand down. Because I'm feeling a lawsuit's coming. Yeah, I believe that. I have a feeling that a lawsuit is coming. When? Don't know, can't say. But somebody's getting fired. And somebody's gonna pay for that shit. Find that big time. And you got Ethan Klein and his fucking neck beard. The guy from H3H3 and shit. Talking his stupid at the side of his fucking neck beard. He's advocating the bombing of the NRA event in the facility where it's being held in Houston, Texas. Yeah, I mean, you can protest all you fucking want, dude. Whatever. But the thing is, the NRA had nothing to do with that shooting. Ted Cruz had nothing to do with the shooting. How about you stop blaming people or a group for something that they didn't fucking do? Ted Cruz didn't kill those kids and the teachers. The NRA didn't go in there and kill his kids and the teachers. It was that 18-year-old son of a bitch who is now fucking dead, thank fucking God. I would say it's better to wound the son of a bitch than kill him, because you could hold him for trial and charge him with a capital murder, just like Nick Cruz. He's looking at the death penalty, and I hope he gets it. I hope Nick Cruz gets the fucking needle in your arm and shit. I hope he gets the death penalty, honestly. But this motherfucker, who they finally got killed, should have wounded his ass, cuffed the motherfucker, thrown him in the back of the car, charged his ass with capital crime. Then we'll see two dumbasses on death row. Hopefully. Please. I'm pro accountability. I don't call it the death penalty. I call it the accountability phase, where you're sentenced to accountability. Don't care if it's the chair or the gas chamber or the fucking needle in your arm. You're gone, dude. Now, you got these idiots. You got death row here in California, completely full. Inmates who've been on death row for, what, 30 years, 15 years, 20 years? Look, how about we just do a execution about once a week or twice a week, so we could like narrow, kind of break down and get the suckers out of there and in their grave as soon as possible for the crimes they committed years ago. Because all it's doing is costing taxpayers money to house these cocksuckers. They did terrible things. They deserve to fucking die. Yeah, I agree with that. Put them on death row. But you give them a 3 to 5 year time to think. Let them understand why they're there. They're not innocent. They're fucking guilty. Look, to hell with this 15, 20, 30 year on death row. They should have been executed long fucking time ago. Look at Richard Ramirez. The motherfucker should have been dead within 5 years. Put him in the fucking chair, fry his ass, throw him, and just, you know. But no. He's been on death row for what, almost 20 years. Well, over 20 years. How come they didn't fry this guy as it did with Bundy, man? Fry his fucking ass. No. Fuck the needle. Bring back the fucking chair. Fuck the needle. Fry his fucking ass. Lethal injection is it's like getting off easy. Bring back the chair. Bring back the gas chamber. Now that's real punishment there. Bring back the gallows, man. Hang these motherfuckers, man. Give them the chair. Give them the fucking gas chamber shit. Give them the firing squad. Because the lethal injection is like, basically you're getting off too easy. That ain't real punishment. Real punishment, old Sparky. Bring back the gas chamber. Reuse the gas chamber. Bring it back. Firing squads quicker. But yet, bring back the hanging, man. Bring back the Old Testament kind of punishment, man. The Old Testament, not the new one. The Old Testament, man. Where you really get punished. The Old Testament. But dumbasses say that's inhumane. No, it's humane because the motherfucker committed a crime, and the humane way of taking him out is through old Sparky, firing squad, the gas chamber, maybe even hanging from the gallows, as it did, like they did in the Old West. Make him walk 13 steps, put a thing over his head, put his arms down, then just fuck it. No. But no, we got these idiots saying it's inhumane. No, it's not. No, it's not. Giving them the needle is like ending it too quick. Ending it too quick. It's like getting off too easy. Bring back the crucifixion. Oh yeah. Bring back the crucifixion, man. I've always thought we should make like death row be like winning the lottery. You know, make bets on who's next and what kind of type of execution they're going to get. Whether it's lethal injection or old Sparky, the gas chamber, firing squad, or the gallows and shit. I would bring back the gallows. I would bring back the firing squad, old Sparky, and the gas chamber. The only time I'll ever ever use the needle is that for the ones who are pussies. Then I'll right off reach for a needle, pussy. Of course, they're all pussy anyway because they're all facing they follow time machine. But that's life, It's life. They can have their protest all they want. They can say, well, it's humane. Who gives a flying fuck if it is or not? If you commit a capital murder, you're getting the capital punishment, motherfucker. You're going to get punished by the capital. But you're getting the capital judgment, dude. It's called an eye for an eye. Blood for blood, man. Eye for an eye, blood for blood, tooth for tooth. You're going to get yours in the end. And when you're up there, you will be judged. You will be judged. You just that. This is why I'm a big fan of life. Completely, life, because it's interesting and intriguing because it keeps you on your toes. As you lay there on your bed or you're laying there and you hit the alarm, you're like, oh fuck. You get up, you get pissed, shit, what you gotta do, and you water on your face, and wake your ass up, and and you look yourself in the mirror, and you got a lot going through your mind, and the LGBT and people of color have gone through hell for decades and decades. Don't matter if you're white, Hispanic, Asian, black, whatever it is. I mean, we all went through hell. We all went through hell for decades and shit. I love women of all color. Whether they're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, European, whatever. I think women are all beautiful. And I don't care if they're straight or lesbian. I don't care. They're all beautiful. They're all beautiful. And there are very attractive lesbians in this world. Very, very, very attractive. And it's like, you wouldn't think that they are, but it's like, dude. And your mind's like, shit, man. But, like I said, love has no color. Love has no gender. At all. Love is love. Love is love. And, the loving family. White father, black mother, two beautiful kids. Back then, if you were in bed with man or woman of other color, race, you're arrested. They lock you up because you married someone outside your race, which to them is like illegal. Like the laws back then were unconstitutional. Okay, whoever came up with those laws is a racist motherfucker. Okay, no lawmaker can deny someone the right to fall in love with another person of another race. That's unconstitutional. Period. It don't matter what state you're in at all. Don't matter what city you're living in. Love has no color. Love has no gender. Love is still love, man. If you're a white guy falling in love with a beautiful black woman, or if you're a white guy falling in love with a Hispanic woman, if you're a white guy falling in love with an Asian woman, if you're a white guy falling in love with a woman from the Middle East, or India, or Jerusalem, or Israel, because women are beautiful. Don't matter what size your body is, you are beautiful from within and out. You know, there are some skinny women that are completely off their gourd, man. So fucking arrogant and conceited and blinded by their own fake. They're fake. Whatever they got. You know. You could be the skinniest woman or a plus size woman. You are still a beautiful woman. Okay, don't matter because it's put away the arrogance, put away the ego, and look. Not everybody was born skinny. Okay, not everybody was born short, or born tall, or born plus size. Opposites do attract. And again, love is love. Love has no gender. Love has no color. Love's still love. And nobody has the right to judge you based on those. Whether you're a man or a woman. Period. You could be a black woman that likes white guys. Or you could be a white guy liking black chicks. Or Hispanic chicks or whatnot. Don't really matter, man. It could be an Asian guy liking women from Europe. You could be a Hispanic guy that likes women from Scandinavia, Switzerland, or Norway. You know, just don't matter. You know, I mean, again, love is love, man. It's just that life gives us lemons. I mean, and when we do with the lemons, we make lemonade. I love lemonade. Even on a nice hot day and under the cool breeze, just kick back, drink a little lemonade with ice. Ice cold lemonade. Just kind of chilling. Or Corona with lime and salt. Oh yeah. Nice cold bottle of Corona. Just chilling. Filling that breeze under the tree and just, yeah, just with lime and salt. Oh yeah, lime and salt. And it's kind of we are all weird in our own way, but in a good way, in a good way. And I have a friend named Noble. I have a friend Noble lives in New England, Boston area, and cool chick. She's about I would say about 4 years older than myself. I'm 46. She's 50, and and her and I talk every once in a while, but we always have a good conversation. A good conversation, and she has an Irish. Well, I think either Irish or Scottish accent a little bit. And women of Scotland and Ireland are like fucking gorgeous, man.